Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's 4:49 a.m., which, as you guys can tell, I seem to have an issue with sleeping because I do all my videos during the day. But today's topic is very interesting. A friend of mine, Blake, gave me this topic, and I'm hoping that I can make it into something that I can teach all of you with. The piece of information I'm going to use on this white piece of paper, from what is behind it, is this. I'm going to talk about the transgender umbrella tonight, but I want to just let you guys know that I don't own this graphic. I'm just using it to explain to you guys the difference between the transgender umbrella. So we're going to go over all the gender topics, and then we're going to explain to you, I'm going to explain to you whether or not I agree with the umbrella. See it? Okay. So we're going to talk about them in this order, going from left to right. So as you guys can see that picture from a couple seconds ago, we're going to start with transsexual. Transsexual is someone who is born into one gender but identify physically and psychologically and emotionally as the other. They may be transitioning as male to female or female to male, and they may experience gender dysphoria. Cross-dressers. They're comfortable with their physical gender at birth, but will occasionally dress and take on the mannerisms of the opposite sex, often for heterosexual men. Gender benders. Okay, that's on the left side of the umbrella. The right side is intersex. People born exhibiting some combination of both male and female genitalia. At birth, the attending physician or parents or both choose which gender to raise the child, necessitating surgery or hormonal treatment. Lucky bastards get hormones when they're born. Drag performers dress and act like the opposite sex for entertainment. For them, drag is a job or play. It is not an identity. Some are gay, some are not. Some identify as transgendered. Most do not. Okay. Then the actual, like, I guess as me and Blake called it, the J of the umbrella is gender benders or androgens. Do not easily fit into the above categories as they may be constraining. May have a mix of male and female characteristics, masculine, butch, lesbians, effective men, queens, and many gender expressions in between. Okay. As I said, this is called the transgender umbrella, which means that everything under the umbrella falls under the category of transgender. As all of you know, I don't believe that transgender and transsexual are the same thing. Someone who is transgendered is someone who identifies with the opposite sex or identifies with the opposite sex, whether they only identify with the opposite sex or they do both, doesn't matter, but they identify with the opposite sex at some point in their life. A transsexual is someone who surgically wants to change that. Those are the definitions. I got them from Wikipedia, and they're also in Webster's. So feel free to challenge me. I'm not saying that I'm, altogether right, but this is how I look at transgender and transsexual, which means transsexual can't go under the transgender umbrella the way that it's defined here. Yes, we have dysphoria and we transition, but this has nothing to do with surgery. This says that, transgender could just be transsexual, you identify with the opposite sex. My believing is the fact that it's not. If you guys agree with me, please post comments. I'd like to know what you guys or how you guys feel about this. But the thing under transgender, which is written on top of the umbrella, as you can see here, it says there, an all-encompassing or umbrella term for. Okay, transgender is an umbrella term for people whose anatomies and or appearance do not conform to predominant gender roles. They have physical and or behavioral characteristics that readily identify them as having a non-conforming gender identity, can be someone of any sexual orientation. Okay, so I agree with that. That's what transgender is, but like I've said before, in my movie, it's called The Difference. I uploaded it about 4 or 5 days ago. I think 5. for my video, The Difference, if you guys want to watch that, it explains how I feel the difference is between transgender and transsexual. This brings it up again, like Blake and I talked about the transgender umbrella today. It's funny, let's see if you guys can see this. I have horrible handwriting, I'm not going to lie about that. I've got man handwriting, which is kind of cool. But, we're going to go over here for a second and take a look at this. I don't know what you guys can see on this board, so I don't know if it's even worth showing it to you. But if you can see any of the red writing on there, it's a picture of an umbrella, and it's all the different things that I drew out today about how I believe the transgender umbrella should work. If any of you guys want me to, I will upload my transgender umbrella. I'll try to see if I can make one online this week if you guys are interested. Please write me comments on this video if you are interested. I notice I don't get a lot of comments. I've been getting a lot more views lately, which is great, but I'm not getting a lot of comments. And I want to hear what you guys want to say, so please. I'm going to actually probably make a video about reaching out, but please reach out to me. I'm pretty cool about this. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but the guy that you're seeing right here on camera is the same guy that I am in person. So please reach out. Please don't hide your opinions of this or that. Even if you disagree with my situation and you see these videos, post. I need to know. I'm not gonna make a video now that I'm writing it in here. But if you guys post, I will know your opinions. I will be able to talk about the topics that you want me to talk about. I will talk about anything that you ask me to talk about. I will at least bring it up in conversation. I won't necessarily, when people ask me things like, you know, how do I feel about having sex right now, things like that. Like, those topics I talk about for a couple of minutes and then we change. But, you know, if they're personal, I will even bring them up. Even if I don't want to answer the question that you ask me, I will talk about anything. It doesn't even have to be trans-related. People will send me comments talking about what kind of guitars I have sitting behind me. Like, look at this. I've got a million kinds of guitars behind me and another over there. So, like, yeah. People ask all kinds of weird questions. People ask me what kind of computer I use, what kind of video webcam that I use. Ask me anything. I even got one. This was the coolest one I got. I got a comment from Mike something, I think his name was. This is a blue tie. You can't really see it, but my cousin gave it to me. The guy asked me, I was wearing this one day in one of my videos. There's a video of me wearing this blue tie. So, I was wearing this tie, and the guy goes, you know, what kind of tie is that? And I responded with, I think it's silk. The guy writes back, no, I mean, what brand? I want to get it. So I told him it was Claiborne. The guy went out and bought one. No, if you know that guy who asked me is out there, I apologize. I'm just like, you know, some random questions. Guy asked me what kind of camera I used. I took this for my pictures. I answered that question. I get questions about random things that you people see in my room. Like, I got a question, what kind of gigabytes that I had on my iPod? The iPod that I carry around all the time. It's actually right over here. People ask me all the time what kind of gigabytes this friggin' thing has. I don't know if you can see, but it's cracked like a beast. You might be able to see. But yeah, it's like cracked really, really bad. So anyway, I've gotten those kind of questions. I get kind of questions about everything. So feel free, go ahead and ask me. But back to the umbrella for a second. If you guys believe in this, then let me know. Let me know how you think that I'm wrong, because I'd love to hear it, because I will make a video telling people that I'm wrong if you can convince me that to believe otherwise. I definitely think that you guys should try it. The guy who owns this thing, I apologize for using yours, but I'm using it to try to teach people, so hopefully you won't mind. But yeah, just give you guys another couple seconds to check this thing out. I think you should look up the transgender, but I think the link that I used was the first one out there. So, I mean, it was kind of cool. But, so yeah, that's the Trans Umbrella. Brought to you by, these guys over here. Let me see if I can, right there. Giving them credit right here. So yeah. I think that's really it. My next topic, I'm making a video tonight as well on something that appalls me. So, I'll be posting that video later on tonight. So, peace guys.